Hello friends, welcome back my YouTube channel Sai Expo. Myself Dr. Ravindra. After a long time, I am not able to make videos for you guys. I think main reason was finally I'm not feeling inspired. Before making this channel, I was thinking that it is very easy to make videos for you. Then I finally come to know that it's not easy to make videos every day, every week, friends. Okay, without wasting many times, let's get started. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to arrange your thesis, books, manuals like professionals. I'm gonna teach you 4 points, 4 techniques which helps to improve yourself like a professionals. So stay with me. Let's get started. So first we'll see the doc page setup. First we have to set before we any doing in the any editing, any printout over your documents. First we have to set margin, then orientation, size, and your alignments of paragraphs. Secondly, I'm going to show you how to add subheadings, headings in your documents like professionals. Third point is that I'm going to show you how to insert tables, figures, and their legend like professional. Finally, end of this video, I'm going to show you one magic trick which helps to insert your content and list of tables, list of figures. So stay with me. Let's get started. Right, this is my documents. Here I'm going to show you basic how to set up your page setup. First of all, select your document or Control A, then go to the layout menu, then click on margin. How to select margin like normal, orientation as per your recommendation, portrait. You have to select, then go to size, select A4 size. Now we have selected A4 size paper, then have to go to home and set the alignment of your page like paragraph. And for more detail you can send your right side, then a small arrow is there. Then you can adjust your spacing, line spacing, keep both 6, then keep the spacing around 1.5 spacing. This look like professional one. Hit OK. Then again going to layout, have to arrange the paragraph and left side space of this your document, because when you're going to print this document, when binding time it's facing problems, means binding come close to your text, so you cannot able to read this your text properly, so you have to keep more space left side. So I'm going to change that one. I'm going to add an extra space, that is left side. Yeah, so for that purpose, we have to keep some extra space on from left side for binding purpose or spiral binding or book binding purpose. Then go to home and then select this arrow button. You can see more function over here. Then we have to indentation. Then go to indentation. You have to justify it. This is body text. Then you have to go left margin and right margin over there. Then you have to adjust left margin to 1 centimeter. So you can change 1.3, 1.4 centimeter. That's okay. Then see. So your text is slightly adjusted towards right side. So here is the left side is get more space. So you can easily bind your book or thesis, so it will not be affected your text or reading anything in the further. So this is about the page setup. Next I'm going to show you how to arrange your headings, subheadings like professionals. First there is a two types. First of all, I'm going to show you how first you have to create templates of your heading, subheadings. So I'm going to show here headings 1. I'm creating demo templates. 5, 6. Okay. Total, I'm going to show you how to make template for your headings, subheadings. Then after that, I'm making that final. After the final of these templates, you can copy paste. You just copy paste your text into your templates. So here I am going to show you. You can find here some different heading is mentioning of upside. The heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. But this thing is normal Word document is not well organized. For that purpose, we have to go to here. Then you have to define new multi-level list. Click OK. Okay. So new window will open. Here you will find that 1 to 9 one column is the series number. This is the 1 to 9 heading style. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So each heading style is different. Once you click on one number, you find that here is a preview of this style. How it's look like in small square box. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to show you this in the preview style. You find that 1A, then A, I, A. This is a random selection or random alphabets, random heading style. So I want numeric one. So in that case, I'm going to show you select one numeric one here from here downside. So I'm after selecting this, I'm first selecting first, then selecting this, then I'm going to change this one. I don't want this bracket. So I'm going to delete this one. See, one is already highlighted, that one. I have to keep this. You don't have to delete this. I have to keep this highlighted as. So I'm going to add more windows here, extra on that window extend. Then what I am going to do, then this style going to link with heading style. Okay, there is no style you have mentioned over there. And click on that arrow, you will find that heading 1. I'm going to link that one, heading 1. Okay, click OK. Now see, heading 1 is going to link with first one. Another thing is that I'm going to change this. It's a bold. I'm going to change font, all these things. I'm going to click on this font style. I'm going to type here Times New Roman. Select that one. I'm going to change this bold one. This is the first style. That's why I'm keeping here higher font. It's a 14 one. And color of the font I have to keeping automatic. Okay, so this is done. Click OK. Here also you have to set already. You have done. So I'm going to create another one heading style. So I'm click on second heading style. Click on 2. This is second heading style. Here is mentioning A. So I don't want that one. So I'm going to change that one, numeric one, and this numeric also changes. So I'm going to change this one here. I don't want this bracket. Then I'm moving to the left side before that one. Okay, and then I'm going to select include level number from. Okay, then I'm going to select for level first. One is added. I'm going to put over one dot over there. Okay, 1.1. This is heading number 2, right? And then I'm going to change this font. Times New Roman, bold. And this is the second style. I'm keeping the font level 12. All set here. Then click OK. Okay, and this is alignment added. See, heading is 1 is a forward one and heading 2 is backward. So this is not look good. So I'm going to change this one. I'm keeping here 0. See, it's come in the first direction. So all set here, but I have to link this second style with heading style. So I'm going to change. This is heading 2. Heading 2 is set. Okay, then I'm going to create heading number 3. Click on 3. So I is highlighted. We don't want that one. I'm going to change this numeric. Select numeric 1. Selected numeric converted. I'm going to change the 1 is deleted that bracket 1, and then I'm moving to the left side. After moving left side, I'm going to here include a number label from. I'm going to select highest number. Always select highest number first. Then you have to go to decreasing order. Highest. I'm going to select highest one. One is added. Then I put over dot over there. Again I'm moving to the backward left side. Again I'm going to add level number 2. Then I'm put over dot over there. This is a level 3 of your heading style 3. Then I'm going to change the font, adding font Times New Roman. I'm select bold, font level 12. So everything is set here. Then OK, everything is fine. Then I'm going to change this alignment. I'm keeping your 0 here as well. I'm going to change this thing 27. Everything is set. Now I'm going to link this heading style 3 with heading style 3. Heading 3 is linked. Okay, now I'm going to create fourth heading style. See, again I'm going to numeric 1. I'm going to delete this bracket and moving to the left side. I've been always reading left side. Okay, then I'm going to add include level number from. First we have to select highest one in decreasing order, dot over there. Then I'm moving left side. Then heading style 2, dot over there. Then moving left side. Then level 1, dot over there. Then moving left side. Okay, after setting this, as of heading 4, I'm going to set font Times New Roman, bold 12. Everything is set. It's automatic. Need to change automatic. Okay, here is set. Then I'm going to change this thing 1.27. This is a 0. See, your all headings look good in one direction, right? Now I'm going to link this heading 4 with heading 4. Now it's heading 4 is completed. Now I'm going to create another one, heading 5. First, then I'm going to select numeric 1. I'm going to delete this bracket. Bracket is completed, and then moving left side. And now I'm going to include labels. I'm going to select level high 4 first, then dot, then moving left side, then 3, dot, moving left side, then 2, dot, moving left side, finally level 1, dot, moving left side. See, total is 5. Sum of total is 115. So level 5. Now I'm going to change the font of this style. Times New Roman, bold 12. Change automatic color, automatic. Hit OK. Now it's set here. I'm going to change the alignment. Keep here 0. I'm going to keep here 1.27. Okay. Now I'm going to link this style with heading 5. Heading 5 is completed. Now I'm going to add one more heading, that is 6. Okay, here is highlighted I. Now I'm going to change that one, keeping numeric 1. Now I'm going to delete this bracket of this. Make sure that you don't have to delete this highlighted one, otherwise everything going to mess. You have to keep this thing, you have to keep in mind. Okay, then you move cursor your left side. I'm going to add include level from the highest. From first is highest, then I'm going to add this dot, then moving left side, then add 4, dot, moving left side, then level 3, dot, moving left side, level 2, dot, moving left side, level 1, dot, moving left side. See, total 6 is added finally. Then I am going to change the font of this style. So Times New Roman, bold 12, and the color of this automatic. Okay. Now I'm going to change the alignment of this style. Here is going to keep 0. Here there is a 2.7, 1.27. Just a minute. 1.7. There is too much difference is there. I'm going to delete this one. I'm keeping default here 1.27. Then I'm going to link this heading style with heading number. This is heading 6. Heading 6. See, too much difference here there. I have to remove this difference from here. I have to delete this thing and 1.0. I'm keeping default here 1.27. We'll see later. After finishing this, I'm going to hit OK. Okay, so all your created heading style, you will look it here. So you will find here all heading style mentioned here 1 to 6. Okay, so I'm going to create heading style. The heading style is a 1. So heading style is 1. Heading style is 2. This is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 5. This is a 6. 6 is too far away. I'm going to change. You can modify your heading anytime. So I'm going to select this thing, heading 4. This is the color, is a different one. I'm going to change. This is the bold, and its color should be black. Okay, now it should be 4. It should be highlighted. Then right click on your heading style 4 and click on update heading match selection. After you do that, all heading will updated according to your selection. Like similarly, I am going to do here black, bold. So heading style 4. So Times New Roman. Okay. Select here and going to update here. All updated. Similarly, you can change here heading 4. Times New Roman 12 black and going to here update. This going to change, but I am going to reduce this difference from number to your headings. So I am going to this line number. This one also. I think up to this one we can adjust. Click on that and go into here update again. Update. Heading 4 is different text over there, different font. I'm going to here click on update. Okay, here you all set. All your 6 heading are completed here. Okay, now what you want to do? You are going to add your text here. Whatever your text is here, you're going to just copy paste and add below that your heading style. All right. So first, this is my first heading. So I'm going to create first heading. See, so first heading is completed. This heading is 1 is already written over there 1 number. This is your 2 number. Okay. First we have to keep this as well as it is, and the end of this after the adding this number, you have to delete all these headings. Then it automatically it will convert into 1 number, right? This is not a bold. I'm going to bold this one and going to here right click and update. This is bold. This is a heading style second, right? I'm going to click heading style second. So 2.1. Similarly, this heading style 2. This is Going to create 3 heading style. This is a 4th heading style. This is a 5. This is a 2. See, similarly 2.2.11 to 2.1.2. See, this one is a subheading of this one. Is automatically linked with this. Heading 4 automatically linked with 3. Again, I'm going to create heading style 3, heading style 1, so second one, third one heading style. See, your heading is already completed. Now I'm going to this, delete this from, cut here. See, automatically everything going to set according to your heading. See, you can find your all headings navigation pane. Go to view and click on tick navigation pane. See, all headings mentioning over there. You just click on that your headings and you directly jump to your page. See, this is look like more professional, isn't it? And another way is that I'm going to clear all this heading here. See, normal text is there, just like nothing is mentioning your navigation pane. So I'm going to add headings manually. So first page setup, I'm going to set the page and going to inside indentation 6 1.5. It's okay. Then go to layout, the orientation of your page. A4, it's fine. Now alignment we are going to set. Now I'm going to went to home. Okay, see on the top side is, see, no heading over there. No heading, nothing is there. So I'm going to create all this heading manually. Okay, all set in this document as a normal. So I'm going to add headings, subheadings manually. So first I'm going to heading first. This intro, click on introduction. I'm going to add one heading. Okay, but this is a uppercase one. Okay, that is no issue. I'm going to change that one. I'm going to keep as a capitalize each word. So introduction first one, and we are keeping font 4 bold. Okay, fine. Then I'm going to add, click on that, and I'm going to right click and update this one. This is the heading first. Okay, and this, click on this heading 2, and I'm going to add heading 2 over there. Now this will look blue and not assign number also as well. I'm going to select this numbering. This is a multi-level numbering. I'm going to select multi-level numbering. Okay, multi-level numbering. Then I'm going to add, change the font. I'm keeping as a blue, black one. Okay, bold. Now it's look fine. And now I'm going to see the 1 but this is a heading number 2. So that purpose, and the end of this text left side, I'm going to hit one tab. Sorry, it's not going to select it. Select first. I don't know how it's not going to taking that one, the tab. Okay, fine. I'm going to select heading first, second column, second your heading. Then I'm going to hit one tab. See, one tab is going to created over there. Okay, so this is the second heading, number one. And then again, similarly, I'm going to select another one, second heading, then heading first, and then hit one tab. See, this one linked with this one. Okay, so this is subheadings 1.1.2, then 1.3 I'm going to create, and then I'm hitting one tab. This is 1.3, right? Another one is that this, now I'm going to create heading number 4, heading number 3, then hitting one. I'm two times going to hit tab 1, tab 2. That is hitting the three types, the number 3 headings. Okay, similarly I'm going to create third heading here, food security. This is going to, I'm going to change heading first. See, heading is first one. Now this is a subheading of 2, heading 1. I'm going to hit one tab, end of this text 1, say 2.1, heading first, and we're going to hit one tab, so 2.2. Now methods. Now this is the first heading. Okay, 3. Now I'm going to make subheading of 3. Heading first, I'm going to hit one tab, so 3.1. I'm going to make 3.2. I'm going to make subheading of 3.2. I'm going to hit tab in 2 times, 1, 2. See, 3.2.1. Now this is the first heading. Now I'm going to hit one tab. This is the fourth, right? Now this is the subheading of result. Heading first, I'm going to hit one tab. See, 4.1 is created. So now result 2, heading 2, I'm going to hit one tab. 4.2, similarly, so 4.3. This is the subheading of 4.3. I'm going to hit tab into 2 times, sorry. See, suppose I want to make subheading of 3.1, 4.3.1. Again, I'm going to hit tab in 3 times, 1, 2, 3. See, created accordingly. 1, 2, 3. 3.1, 1.1, 3.1.2. This is the heading first, discussion. This is heading 2. Heading 2. Heading 2. I'm going to make heading 3. See, 5.2. 5.2.1. Now this is heading 1, 6. Now heading 6, heading 1. See, I don't want to add a heading in appendix, as per your wish. If you can think you want to add a heading where, you can add it as per your rule. Okay, that's it. This is a way, another way of making headings as per your requirement. Once you have done, you can all find your headings added in the navigation pane. Make sure that you selected the view, you have selected navigation pane. So directly jump to your heading, subheadings. Okay. I hope you guys learn this thing, how to add headings, subheadings in your documents. Once you have done that, again next I'm going to show you how to add figures and tables in your documents like professional one. So here I'm going to add figures. Okay, First of all, before adding any tables and figures, first we have to insert one box from your table. Always try to paste your figures tables in that box only, because it helps to not to move from text move to fix in the particular positions. It will not move up and down. It is fixed as where you are going to fix it. Okay, so I'm going to copy the figure from the my document. I'm going to paste over there. So figure 1, I'm going to paste here. Right click, I'm going to paste here. See, one figure is going to the right side, but this is not going to fix. I am going to, if you select that one, and you see here margin over there, I am going to adjust the figure from selecting over there, right? So always try to maintain your alignment from this to this. Upside you mention over there, in this area you have to do whatever you want to do. If you increase the side, it will go to outside, it will not show in that margin. So this is the figure 1 and this is 2. I am going to crop this figure from here. Double click on that figure. See, crop, new window will open. I am going to crop this one. So figure 1. See, figure 1 is completed, and I am going to extend this figure. See, automatically it will come to jump page. You have to reduce this figure, it will come to adjust to your first page where you want to keep. Okay, after pasting this figure, I am going to add legends of this figure. I'm going to select this figure, I'm going to right click and I'm going to insert caption. Once you do that, you find that figure 1 is already mentioned over there. Sometimes you will not get figure, you may get table. You can change from here, from table or figure. This is the figure, so I am selected figure 1. Hit OK. See, figure 1 is highlighted. So I am going to name of this legend of this figure. This is my first figure. Okay, now I'm going to change this bold, non-italic. That's it. This is a final. But I'm going to add another figure here over here. And what I am doing, I'm going to add one text box. Okay, so I'm copy figure from my documents folder. I'm going to paste over there. See, so I'm double click on that figure. I'm going to crop that figure. See, finally you have pasted. So I'm going to add a legend of this figure. Select figure, right click, insert caption. This is figure number 2 automatically highlighted. Okay, and click OK. See, figure number 2. This is second figure. Okay. Select that one. I'm going to bold, non-italic. See, so figure number 2 is already inserted. But if you want to, after inserting your all figures, if you want to add one figure above the existing one, suppose here I am going to add one figure here. What I am doing, I am going to insert one table here and again adding figure here, adjusting figure here. Okay, then I am select figure, I am going to add insert caption. See, automatically figure 1 is going to change. See, this is the first figure. So accordingly, whatever you added previously one, so all number going to change automatically. See, figure number 2, figure number 3. See, you don't need to change a figure's name manually. There is a Word, Microsoft Word can handle all these things. You don't have to invest that much time in that things. Okay, similarly you can, these techniques also apply on table also as well, right? And now I'm going to insert one table here. The figure inserted. Now I'm going to insert the table. Similarly, you have to go to box, insert one box. Okay, now I'm going to add one table from directly from Word or Excel. Copy that your box, copy your table, and just paste over there. Paste it. Yeah, adjust your table. Right, your table is adjusted here. Now I'm going to select table, click right, insert caption. See, figure is highlighted here. I'm going to change that figure to table. See, automatically the word detect this is a table first. So I'm going to hit OK. See, the table legend always on top of the table. This is first table, right? I'm going to change the font, black, italic, right, that's final. Now I'm going to add table here. Similar table I'm going to add here. I'm going to insert, adding table, paste, and not just one. Right? Now I'm going to select table, insert caption, table 2, add it, second table, right? Change boxes, bold, italic. Okay, now I'm going to add one table extra over here. Same table going to add, but is a different table. Now be insert, caption, paste table, adjust table, right click, insert caption, table 1 number 1. See, table number 1 is automatically detected by Word. So this is the AI or intelligence over there. So now new version, the first table. Okay, I'm going to change the font, black, italic, right? Keep this thing normal, and if you want to, no need to change, just click on one, just select your table. One more trick I'm going to show you here. Click on normal, going to change that on black, bold, going to font is 12 or whatever, 11, going to font, see. And now I'm going to here click on update. Sorry, I don't have to do that. I'm going to select here, and I'm going to select here, no space. I'm going to select bold here, new Roman. Now I'm going to click no space, update. So every time no need to have to change, just click on here, you automatically your text will be adjusted according to the style. See, you have added tables, you have added figures, you have also added legends of tables. See, automatically table number going to change. Now I'm going to change this is the 9 font, Calibri. Okay, and now I'm going to change this font to as the previous one. See, adjust automatically. Now I'm going to adjust the table. See, automatically adjusting the font. Here also I'm going to change that one. See how easy is that? I hope you guys this thing is you will learn. See, one more thing I'm going to going to tell you. See, in conclusion is a six chapter here. 6 section is there. 7th chapter is bibliography. Now I'm going to add one extra one here, summary one. So no, you don't have to do that. You just click on this is the heading, going to heading first. I'm going to click on that heading first. Automatically below heading will be changed. Sometimes what happen, you all see one arrow is there. By mistakenly, one arrow is there. See, one link is over there. See, all this numbering you mention as a heading number. Sometimes what happens, your all text is linked with this heading. In that case, what you have to do, just click on that one and just select all this text. You have headings highlighted like this. Then click on normal. Once you click on normal, then you change your style as per your rules. Times New Roman 12, spacing is 1.5, and alignment is going to should be here. See, I have to corrected that one. See, I hope you guys all 4 points I am mentioning. Last point I am going to show you. This one is a magic trick where we are going to add your content, list of table and list of figures. Next, I am going to break this page. Here, in this page I am going to add content of tables. Right. So you will directly jump to reference tab. Okay. Then left side end of the left side you find the table of contents. Click on that one. You will find the table styles, your content style, what you want to watch, what type you want. So I'm going to select table heading first, content. Click on that one. Automatically all headings will be added here. Before that, I'm going to undo. I'm going to insert one table here, one box here. In that box I'm going to add one content. I'm going to reference tab and going to table of contents. I'm selecting first table of content. See, all your table of content added in that box. See how easy is that? It's look like magic, right? So very neatly, cleanly is added here. You don't have to insert your too much time and brain to matching that page number. All these things can manage by Word. You don't have to waste your time over there. From your content, you directly jump to your page of that particular content. See, I want to go to result. Just hit the control button and then click on that result. See, one arrow is there. See, one hand is there. Just click on result. You directly went to result. See how easy is that? See, you added content of tables. Then I am going to add list of tables. What I am inserted in that your documents. Now again I am going to insert one. I am going to insert one table box. Here I am going to add list of tables. So I am going to reference one. In reference one, you find here insert caption over there. Right? I am going to insert table of figures. Okay, I am going to hit on that one. See, one table is going to mention over the first. See, if you want to, you don't have to table, then you have to figure over there. You can change from here. Table, figure, and table. So first of all, I'm going to insert tables. Okay, there is a lot of style. Here is the line, dash, none, nothing as per your reference. So I like this dot and the reference, the page number of that table number. So I'm keeping that one as a default one. So I'm going to hit OK. See, all tables are mentioning and their page number as well with that. Now I'm going to add list of table. I'm going to add heading of that dashboard. List of table. Okay. Right. Now I'm going to add figures, list of figures here. And first of all, I'm going to add one box. Then the name of this list of figure. Bold. Hit enter. Now I'm going to reference tab and going to insert caption figures. Now I'm going to select figures. Right, figures is going to show here in preview way how it's look like. I'm going to hit OK. See, all figures with page number is going to insert it. Right, this is a very easy and neatly how to add your contents of figures, list of tables easily in your Word documents. If you want to make any corrections, suppose I am going to change this one. See, according to that, all page number of these documents I am going to adjust it automatically. So for that purpose, you have to do that. Select the table from here, right, and go to the reference tab and go hit on that tab, update the table. one window will open, update the page number only or update entire table. Okay, I am going to change. If you have inserted any text or content in that document, then hit the entire table, update entire table, or only page number, then only hit the update only page number only. Now I am going to update entire table. See, all page numbers entire going to updated automatically, right? Similarly, I am going to select the list of tables, and similarly I am going to change update the table, entire table, hit OK. See, page number automatically going to adjusted. The end of this document. You have to any finishing anything, adding or anything deleting from your document, then finally you have to do that. So Word going to take care of these things for you. See, then save it. This is in this video. I hope all this thing in this video. I hope you guys learn all this thing and how able to edit and manage your thesis and books and any project manuals as well. Or if you guys like this video, I hope you guys like this video and please like and subscribe. I hope you guys like these videos. Like and subscribe my channel. You'll get videos like this in future. See you. Bye bye. Hello friend, that's all about these videos. I hope you guys understand all these things, how to arrange your documents, thesis and book like professional manner. And if you feel any difficulties, any doubts, please don't forget to comment below. Do like and subscribe my channel SciExpo and hit the bell icon. I will make similar videos for you in similar future. Until then, bye bye. See you next videos.